Hi. Well, it's 5 minutes and it'll be 12 o'clock this afternoon, so it's good morning, good afternoon. It's Teresa. I'm just going to touch base on what I saw today when I got up, that they brought HR803 into the House, but it got turned away for some reason because they're still voting on this oil and gas drilling amendment. I don't know, but as far as I can see from the calendar, that they're going to be recessing until July 5th. Gee, that's a life. Well, actually, July 4th is a Friday, so it can't be the 5th. It would have to be the 7th, which would be that following Monday. And whether or not they're going to bring it to a vote then, if they're going to attach our retro, I don't know. But I'm going to keep, try to keep an ear out for what's going on. I'm going to try to, keep tweeting, like all of us, hopefully can. If we can make phone calls, we can. We can't, I'm going to try to do the best I can to find out what's going on, and try to keep in contact with everybody and how everybody's doing, And I was reading a lot of, there was one post about, people telling their stories, and there was one woman there that kind of touched me a little bit because she just got evicted last Friday and she's got nowhere to go, and she doesn't have no way to get back and forth to a job because she has no money. I believe she is collecting some kind of assistance, but still, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't have a roof over your head, how are you supposed to cook, feed yourself, properly? And that kind of bothered me, because I know what it's like to be homeless. I've been there quite a few times. So, like, it don't get any easier. People, you go to shelters and you got to deal with all different types of personalities, people from other, walks of life and stuff, dealing with the same situation. And a lot of times the shelter is not really a safe place, but, we all need a roof over our head. We need a start, Also about this WIOA bill, which I'm going to get involved with WIA, where they do... Hold on.
The unfinished business is a request for recorded vote on amendment number 10, printed in House Report 113-493 by the gentleman from Oregon, Mr. DeFazio, on which further proceedings were postponed, and on which the noes prevailed by voice vote. The clerk will redesignate the amendment. Amendment number 10, printed in House Report 113.
Okay. I'm watching C-SPAN. But, what was I saying about WIA? They do pay for you to go to school. You can also, you can get you have to apply for financial aid also. But, in this state right here, you have to take like a basic skills test and a couple other tests. And then what you do is you pick the school, and then basically, once they enroll you into that school, they give you a voucher. I know years ago when I went through vocational rehab, they gave a voucher to the school that you designated, and they pay for you, I mean, the money doesn't go directly to you like Pell Grants, like when you're finished with, whatever's left over comes to you personally for, like, personal expenses or whatever, you know what I mean? But, that's what, because I also put a link on what the WIA Act is, and I think it's a good vital tool, to give us the job skills that we need, because maybe we want to change career. Maybe the jobs that, we got laid off from are no longer there, you know what I mean? So we got to research and do like a, find out what the market is, where it's going, what's the percentage of, it climbing, You know, we're going to go into healthcare. We're going to go into, paralegal is another good example of a growing field. I also heard the transportation is starting to pick up too. But like research what jobs and what career fields you're looking to go into, which have the highest amount of, occupation, and, look at what the low amount is. So, kind of like do a little inventory, weigh out the pros and the cons and where you want to go in life. So that's basically what the Work Act will do. And I'm hoping that they attach the retro to it, because then that'll give us the lifeline, the vital lifeline that we need to get back on our feet. And then what cracks me up is that John Boehner wants to sue Obama, for executive order and that he's not following the Constitution, this and that. And, I'm like, really? You know what I mean? You're the one that's not following the Constitution. You're not following the people. You're just giving a lot of lip service, and you're not doing your job. Okay? Yeah, Obama's made mistakes. I'm not saying he hasn't. Some of, there's Obamacare that I really don't agree with, but whatever. You know what I mean? We got to look at both sides. Okay? That basically he came here with no experience, you know what I mean? And like a lot of stuff got thrown on his back, but now he's taking the blame and they're all throwing him under the bus. Okay? So, it's a mudslinging bullcrap kind of game, you know what I mean? But people take politics as, as a crapshoot. You know what I mean? Win or lose. But the politics is about the people. It's about serving the public. It's about serving your country. Just like when, our armed forces goes on the front lines, they go and serve our country. You know what I mean? And we're putting people into war that some of these wars ain't even our battles. But yeah, are we picking and choosing our battles, or are we just throwing people out there? It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like, this country has just been bought. It's been sold. It's being ran by corporate America. John Boehner's like, where's the jobs? Where's the jobs? Well, obviously, you're not giving us any jobs. You're saying, we got all these, we got stacks of job bills that are sitting on the table and they haven't been entertained and, But really, you're not entertaining anything. The only time we see you is when you're crying, crapping and moaning about something that Obama's done. You never look at what you do. You need to look in your backyard and to see where your political career is taking you, you know what I mean, and how you've been treating the people, so I think you need to look in your own closet. So, but other than that, we're just going to continue to fight, and, like there was another posting about suing John Boehner, every finger you point at someone else, 10 come back to you. You know what I mean? So, like, we really, whatever way avenue we can fight to get our retro, to get back on our feet, to get back into the workforce and be a strong American public with a voice that we can speak, that's what we're going to do, okay? Like I said, the fight ain't easy. There's a lot of days I want to give up. But I think about the people behind me. I think about the people that are on my Facebook page, our Facebook page, and other Facebook pages, and other people that are out there that are not even on the Facebook pages, that, why should we give up? You know what I mean? Why should I give up? Maybe I have a gift. I don't know. I never know where God's going to put me. You know what I mean? Because it's not our battle, really. It's the Lord's. It's God's battle. We're fighting against principalities and personalities and all types of things. So, like, with that, I gotta get going because I gotta yield the time on my phone, because if I could publish this to YouTube and Facebook, if I make it too long, it cuts out half the video. So I want everybody to be able to hear what I have to say. Blah, blah, blah. But anyway, love y'all. Have a great weekend. Happy 4th of July. And just keep it up. Don't go nowhere. Let's keep in touch. Peace.